Welcome into the CHGO White Sox pregame show presented by PointsBet. Use promo code CHGO when you sign up to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. I'm your host, Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. Alongside me, as always, is Herb Lawrence.
Hello.
The CHGO White Sox community leader. You can follow him on Twitter at Ecknerwall23. We are being produced today by our guy, Stephen Nicholas. After a long night at the park last night for our Sox, after a long night at the park for us, a little recovery, a little slow day here,
Yeah.
but
I left here. Both of you guys were still here.
Yeah.
I came here at like 11:40. Steven's back here. He's already here producing the
We
Bears
just love
show.
the job. That's what this is.
Like Steven is a hard worker. He's our favorite producer. Sorry, Lawrence, you're out.
Here's the thing.
You're out, Lawrence.
Here's the
Sorry.
thing. I can't say that any of one of these producers are my favorite.
Steven's mine.
Okay, all right, that's fine. For me,
I'm his pick to click to pick.
I think we'll probably it'll end up being Steven. But first off with the month, everyone's been great. I love all my coworkers. So far we haven't had any beef with anybody, which is a nice. We have a very good group of people. Hey. We need the Murph horn if we're going to be doing Murph impressions here. But we are talking today about the Chicago White Sox trying to extend their 5-game winning streak against the Seattle Mariners. They're also trying to sleep the Seattle Mariners. We got Logan Gilbert on the bump for the Seattle Mariners and Jimmy Lambert on the bump for the Chicago White Sox. Herb, before we get into the lineup, Lambert versus Gilbert, our click to picks. You feel a little sick after being out in the 108 cold yesterday, huh?
Yeah, like I went to sleep last night feeling the regular.
Right.
And then I woke up, sore throat, nose was kind of runny and clogged. And so, first thing you think in this era is COVID. Mm-hmm. We have a couple reserve COVID tests at the house. Takes 15 minutes to see the results. Negative, of course. But I was like, man, what the hell? Like, that wasn't that cold when we were sitting down there, but apparently my body thought it was. That's why I kind of maybe sound nasally. Maybe I always sound nasally, but I feel off a little bit today. So I'm not working with 100% Herb. Sorry, guys. My man KPW's in the house, though.
Right. What up, KPW? How's Zach Collins treating you? You probably don't care with Vlad Guerrero hitting 4 extra base hits yesterday against the Yankees, but I'm feeling all right. It's I think it cleared me up to be out in that rain. Okay. I think it was good to be back out in nature, good to be impromptu there, something I usually don't do. So I'm
just
glad
going
you
to the game is amazing. Like,
right?
We just decided, like, on the pregame that we're going to go to the game, and that was a good game to go to. Us and our closest 1,000 friends attended a White Sox winner last night versus the Seattle Mariner.
And I didn't say this on the postgame last night. I know you mentioned it, but I want to mention it again. Shout out to Aloha Mr. Pete Hand for hooking us up with those tickets, because it was nice to sit next to Chirizi, meet Alex Rude, meet Bruhan Luke. That was a good time. But let's go into
Not nice to meet Matt Naumanson?
No, not nice to meet
What
Matt,
the hell?
Matt
You don't like King Nam or Praz?
He scares me. He could just absolutely pound hot dogs left and right.
We said last night, and this is,
yes,
I know you're not watching this for our takes on eating food, but Stephen Nicholas, Portillo's order is ridiculous. Our producer, he eats a big beef, hot dog, another sandwich, or like you get another burger.
It's a cheeseburger.
And a big-ass strawberry shake. And I brought this up to King Nam, who is notorious for eating a lot of hot dogs.
On Dollar Dog.
On guaranteed rate field. He's eating, 10 plus hot dogs in a sitting.
12.
We said, hey,
You got 12?
Yeah. He's like,
oof. I topped out at 10.5.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just bun and dog.
No condiments.
No condiments.
I only put ketchup on mine.
Ew.
I know everybody hates that, but
It's your mouth. It's your mouth. It's fine. But yeah, King Nam is a big time good eater. Like, he's not as big as he should be as a person who eats all of those hot dogs. He should be my size. Come on, King Nam. I cannot. That's the one envious thing I have over people who can eat a lot of food. I cannot. I can just eat a lot of greasy food. This is why you got the body you have.
This is not no body shaming here. I didn't think you're that bigger than King Nam. I thought you guys were similar size.
No, I'm about three clicks.
3 clicks?
Yeah.
What, I don't know.
I'm packed in
Nam
nice.
Here.
I keep it all right here, just in the middle section.
What's up, Slush Poppy, and what's up, Sammy Davis? And Connor saying Collins came in as a defensive replacement and struck out in his first at bat, so he's consistent. Yes, he is.
Defensive replacement. Did somebody die?
Yes.
What's going up there?
It's like the biggest knock on
Montoya?
him coming out of college and even into the MLB is he was not a good defensive
He
catcher.
didn't get better.
Joke's on them. He's not a good offensive catcher either.
Oh, my God. And the guy that we traded him for, Reese McGuire, is in the lineup lineup today. Let's get to those lineups. The Mariners are throwing out this lineup on their getaway day. You got Adam Frazier leading off, playing second. T.Y. France batting second and playing first base. Jesse DeWink-Winker playing left field, batting third. Fourth, Mitch Haniger. He's the DH. Fifth, J.P. Crawford playing shortstop. Sixth, Eugenio Suarez playing third base. Seventh, Jared Kelenic playing right field. Eight, your boy Julio Rodriguez playing center field. And number 9, Cal Raleigh catching for the Mariners today. Very similar lineup. Nothing, not too getaway day for the Mariners here. They're trying to win.
That's their real lineup, except for their catcher is changed out. But yeah, they're ready to win this game. It's just very disappointing that they haven't exploded as I wanted them to. I'm glad they're not doing it versus the White Sox as yet, because the White Sox are going to be one of the teams that are at the top of the American League. But people got looking at me sideways after 5 games, like, this is your Mariners? This is your team? They ain't nothing. I'm like, man, eventually these Mariners will hit their stride. Hopefully it's when they're outside of Chicago doing it versus the Twins, the Guardians, the Royals, or the Tigers.
Angels, Astros, beat up on those teams. We don't need to beat up on our Southsiders here. And that lineup too. I mean, they've gotten pretty unlucky. I mean, there's been a couple hard hit balls by them that haven't gotten out.
You've held Mitch Haniger down. I'm good.
Yeah, and Jesse Winker had 2 hits that should have been home runs, and or at least extra base hits. And Luis Robert took one of them away in the first game, and Adam Engel took the other one away, as we saw last night. So I think that this lineup against Jimmy Lambert, they should be able to do damage, but the Sox are going to have to do damage of their own. They're throwing out a little bit of a getaway lineup here. The Sox do have Tim Anderson leading off. He'll be playing shortstop. Everybody knows that. Batting second, Luis Robert playing center field. Everybody knows that. Batting third, Jose Abreu playing DH. That one's new. He's playing DH. That part's a little bit changed up there. Fourth, Gavin Sheets playing first base for Jose Abreu. Fifth, Andrew Vaughn is in the lineup playing left field. That's exciting to see. Sixth, Leury Garcia playing second base. Seventh, Reese McGuire catching, and shout out Zach Collins there. And Connor saying that our catcher got pinch run for.
Yes.
So that's why Collins came in as a defensive replacement. So it was no other choice
I would
to
rather
put Zach Collins in.
I would rather have the pinch runner
Put
on the tools of ignorance.
Let's see how he does. Eighth, Adam Engel playing right field, and ninth, Jake Berger, and he is playing, I'm assuming,
it's
third.
I did forget to put that in there.
It's okay. You're on top of everything else. So shout out to Steven Nicholas. He's doing a great job. And hey, we just got to see, if you're gonna miss up some graphics, we just got to have you represent us in an eating contest. So try to get up to 12 hot dogs, and we'll bring you out to Guaranteed Rate Field to see if you can beat King Nam in one of those hot dog.
Make them $1 like they used to be. I'll be there.
Yeah, hopefully Dollar Dog Wednesday comes back, because
we need that back.
We can have some nice fun shooting videos with that. But Herb, this lineup right now, you got TA, you got Luis Robert, you got Jose Abreu, but other than that, a lot of guys.
I'm gonna harp on it again, guys. You know where I'm going. That number 6 hitter. Why is he hitting number 6? Leury Garcia. It's not against the person. The person is probably great. Stop putting Leury Garcia in higher up in the lineup. He should not ever hit higher than 7th in any lineup that he's in. It's just infuriating. He hasn't got a hit this whole year. Not one. Not a single hit. So stop putting him up at the top of the lineup. Move those other guys up so they get more at bats. I would much rather see Jake Berger hitting the 6th spot. Yeah. I understand Tony wants to break up all the right-handers. I know Gavin Sheets is there, so he wants to do righty, 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 lefty, righty, and then break it up with the lefty. But isn't Reese McGuire lefty?
You could have done a better job mixing up that lineup, if that's what you're looking for, by putting McGuire 6th, putting Adam Engel 7th, putting Leury 8th, and then Berger 9th. And also, Berger's been one of your best hitters recently. There's a stat from Jay Cutta where I think, and I want to make sure that I'm getting this right, but he is doing better than Wade Boggs, apparently.
In the same amount of games, yes.
Where is this stat? So hits after 18 career games. Hits after 18 career games. Chipper Jones had 10. Mike Schmidt had 11, and I don't know if this is leader, but this is
on the field.
Comparison.
Chipper Jones had much more hits off the field.
Yes. What?
He had sex with a lot of people.
Oh, I thought Chipper Jones had a music career, a country music career down in Georgia, the Ted Turner record company. But Chipper Jones 10 hits, Mike Schmidt 11, Babe Ruth 11, Wade Boggs 12, and Jake Berger 13.
We got Jake effing Berger is better than Babe Ruth.
Yeah, Babe Effin Roof was supposed to be Kyle Schwarber. It's the other guy. It's the guy who hits right-handed, and it's Jake Berger. He has finally returned, which probably means the apocalypse is coming.
I cannot believe that Twitter hasn't gone all like, where's Yoan? And Yoan needs to be traded immediately since Jake Berger started off this hot in his career. He's doing well. He's doing a good job, and I hope that he enjoys his next city that he plays in, because this will not be long for him. There's no way he has a future with the White Sox with the positions they have.
You're talking right Berger.
Now. Yeah, Jake Berger. Yes. I just want him to play every day, and I see the White Sox don't have a position for him. So good that he started off well. Hopefully another team sees it and says, that bat plays. And I remember him coming out of Missouri State. He was a great hitter and a decent third baseman. I want to take a flyer on him because he just had those 2 injuries that really knocked him out for 2 years straight. His story is awesome. I just want him to be the Major League Baseball player that he want to be, and that probably will not be with the White Sox.
Right. If it feels like he wants to be a true, kind of like when Eloy talks about not being a DH, it feels like Jake Berger wants to be in the field. He feels like he can make a contribution to the team, either at third base or first base. It feels like he wants to be in the game, and it's just not possible right now with the lineup constructed the way it is, unless, and they just extended this guy, but like you talk about Leury Garcia, he's underperforming. Josh Harrison hasn't underperformed. Jake Berger is hitting. His defense, I don't really know what it's been graded out for, but I haven't noticed anything too bad.
He's catching the balls that are hit to him.
The issue is defensive flexibility. He can only play third base and first base. That's not good for this team. But if he could play second base, there could be an argument that, hey, maybe Jake Berger's better than Leury Garcia, and
there's no argument. There's no argument in that regard. Right. He is better than Leury Garcia.
But it's just about versatility here. But Jake Berger so far in 2022, average exit velocity, 96th percentile. So he's top 4 in the MLB. He has been hitting. That is good. Okay. Yeah, he's hitting the ball very, very hard. Better than a lot more people in the MLB right now. And Berger, too, DJ was talking about this when we were driving home, listening to the radio. And it just talked about, Darren Jackson was talking about how much he's just a power swinger. Like he's very controlled with his bat, but every single swing he takes, he is just taking it out on the ball, and that's why that average exit velocity is so high.
He chooses violence every time he swings.
He chooses violence every time he swings, and there was a couple yesterday off Robbie Ray where it was like 110 off the bat. So Jake Berger is destroying the ball. Good to see. That's good depth. Even if they send him down to Charlotte, we know if an injury happens to Yoan or God forbid Jose or any one of these players, Jake Berger's a capable right-handed bat in the lineup. And I know that there was one question too about Grandal. Other Sean said, also, if you want a left-handed hitting, give Abreu a deserved day off and let Grandal DH. Surprised that actually Grandal isn't catching. I thought Grandal, Tony mentioned that Grandal would catch 2 games. So it's interesting to see that Grandal's at DH.
And that's why the first game I was confused.
Benched.
Yeah, the first game where he was just DHing and Reese McGuire catching, I was like, okay, I understand. You want to not have him behind the plate too much. I understand, too, that Reese McGuire, you probably want him behind the plate to get a couple extra strikes for Jimmy Lambert, young pitcher. You want to help him out as much as you can. But, yes, I agree with you right there. I would have probably had Jose get a day off of the field 100% and let Grandal do his thing, because this is a day game after a night game. One of those guys was going to get a day off. They chose Grandal to do that. So it's a slog, especially for the catchers. Put him on the bench. It's fine with me that he is getting the proper rest. He'll probably catch the majority of the games this year. So while it's cold, while it's windy, tough customer on the bump with Logan Gilbert, give him a blow.
Yeah, and I think...
And Hose does not like to get out of the lineup. That's probably half the thing. Tony probably say, hey, Hose, you're out today. And he's like, nah, I ain't. And then he's like, all right, then you got to play DH. Fine. I'm in the lineup, though.
And even we've seen Jose, too. A lot of high exit velocity. He had 110 one yesterday that was smoked. He probably had the hardest hit ball yesterday for the Sox. But with Jose, too, 152 games played last year. Like you said, he's going to try to play every single game unless he is hurt. And we've seen some grimaces from him already this season. So I don't know if he's 100%, but that's the kind of guy that you get in Pizzo. He's going to try to be out there every single game for the Sox. We got to say the best way to support CHGO is to download the PointsBet app.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at my guy Galaxy Goat.
CHGO when you sign up. What'd he say?
Right there. Reese McGuire.
Okay. All right. Yep.
I know people are sick of the Reese McGuire jokes.
That's a good one.
I'm not.
I have not seen that one. So at least Galaxy Goat right there is being original.
Very original.
I haven't heard that one. The best way to support CHGO is to download the PointsBet app and use code CHGO when you sign up. If you do that right now, you'll get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. That's not it. If you make a $50 or more first-time deposit, you'll receive a free CHGO membership, which unlocks all of our web content, and you'll even get a free shirt of your choice from the CHGO locker. That's $2,000 in free bets, a free CHGO membership, and a free t-shirt from the CHGO locker, all for making more than a 50-time first-time deposit at PointsBet. If you have any questions, you can email pointsbet@allchgo.com, and we will help you out. PointsBet is your home for live in-play betting, and it just got even better. Introducing PointsBet's newest feature, the live NBA same-game parlay. For the first time ever, you can build the perfect live NBA same-game parlay only with PointsBet. You can combine your favorite bets anytime during the game, and if you want more, you can also boost your live same-game parlays. If you like your odds, you get one daily boost. It's my favorite feature of the PointsBet app. You can win more money that way. You can watch live, parlay live, and boost live with PointsBet, and now online sign-up is available in Illinois. You can download the PointsBet app right now and register your account from start to finish, all from your phone. So what are you waiting for? Once the game starts, don't just bet. Live your bet life with PointsBet. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700. Let's get into the pitching matchups here. Let's start off with Logan Gilbert. We mentioned him a couple times. He is a 24-year-old right-hander. His birthday is on May 5th, so he's about to be 25 years old. He was a first-round draft pick in the 2018 draft by the Seattle Mariners out of Stenson University. That's where Jacob deGrom is from.
Ding.
14th overall pick, and he just made his major league debut last year. He pitched in 24 games, a 4.68 ERA, a 6-5 record, 119 and a third innings, 128 strikeouts though, but the big thing is the walk and control rate. He did give up a lot of home runs last year, a lot of hits, a whip of 1.137 or 73, but his FIP, ERA of 4.68. His FIP 373. So kind of seeing that, maybe if he had some better fielding out there,
the ball, Mariners,
a little better luck.
JP.
Logan Gilbert might have had a real nice rookie year here, but he also had one start this year, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned, which was a home run, but 7 Ks in 5 innings. So, real nice pitcher that they're throwing out here, Logan Gilbert.
Yeah, fastballs like 95, 96, slider, curveball, and he occasionally throws a changeup, which you think is his best pitch.
Yeah, that's what the reports are saying. So, like, the fastball is something that, you need a fastball to be in the major leagues.
Like 60% of the time he throws his fastball.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's got a very nice fastball, good life on that. He's got a changeup, which I think is his secondary pitch, the one that he goes to the most, his curveball. But his changeup is the best pitch that he does have. It's just not there yet. He doesn't have the control over it. But during spring training, he found the control of all 3 of his pitches, according to my Mariners people. So, this is a guy that if all 3 pitches are on, the White Sox could have one hellacious day. But if he's missing spots, we see home runs last year because he's missing spots. Like, the stuff is good, but he is still trying to figure out how to pitch and make sure that he's getting it in the strike zone.
And reports are that it's gusty, gusts up to 40 miles per hour today, going out to left field. So if Logan Gilbert is throwing that cement mixer slider like he likes to do sometimes, White Sox are looking for balls to be deposited into the left center field bleachers all day long. The guy, I was just listening to a podcast that I think was Ryan Rowland-Smith, I think a former Major League pitcher, and Grant Balfour, who we all hate as White Sox fans. We remember the Tampa Bay Rays series in 2008 when he was dusting it up with Orlando Cabrera. Mm-hmm. We always hate them. They're both Australian guys, and they have a podcast, and they interviewed Logan Gilbert about his stuff. And he's saying that he started to throw the slider a little less, with a little less velocity, and throwing out of the same arm slot as his fastball because he idolizes, of course, went to Stetson. He idolizes Jacob deGrom, and he says that Jacob deGrom does that same thing. Unlike Jacob deGrom, this guy is like 6'6".
Yeah.
He's long. And those arms and legs are all coming at you. So, like you were talking about the other day with the 6-foot Matt Brash, he's just getting length off of the mound, and he's just coming at you, and so the ball is getting on you quicker than the actual miles per hour is, so it's kind of fooling you. This guy can pitch. This is one of the reasons why I picked the Seattle Mariners to win the AL West out there, because they have a complete team. Starting pitching, they have a good lineup, even though we really haven't seen it as much in this series, the first 2 games. this guy is one of the reasons. In his second year, I think he's figured out a couple things. He's throwing his curveball much harder than he did last year, more like 85 miles per hour instead of like 79.
Yeah, so we'll see what he's able to do. It's going to be a difficult conditions to pitch in, too. We got wind blowing out to left field, and I think it's pretty high. I don't know what the current wind total is, but I saw gusts up to 40. So I don't know if it will be 40 in the ballpark blowing out to left, but even if Logan Gilbert, even if one gets hit up in the air, it might get carried out here. So we'll see how Logan Gilbert does. But that's great stuff, too, about how he idolizes DeGrom, and we saw how difficult the White Sox weren't able to pick up Matt Brash's slider. We know that the White Sox, especially Jose Abreu and Luis Robert in the past, have had difficulties picking up sliders. So we'll see how they can do against Gilbert. Also want to mention in the lineup, Noah Loy today. You got Vaughn playing left field. There are reports, though, I think from our guy, Vinny Duber, saying that Aloy is available to pinch hit. So that's your update, Will Soto, on Aloy's foot. He is available to pinch hit. He was not able to walk on it right away last night, but after further treatment, medication, it's feeling fine.
And Vinny also talked to Tony La Russa about Josh Harrison, and he said his back was a little stiff and woke up a little bit tighter. He wants to avoid using Josh Harrison today, so you probably won't see him in a pinch hitting role or defensive replacement role. Right. It'll be all type of like Lurie and then Jake Berger at second and third.
Well, and I wonder, too, where Yohan is at. Maybe they honestly just give Harrison the day off tomorrow, too, and then keep him up, and then, you play Leary tomorrow, too. I know no one wants to see that. You play Leary, though, at second. You play Berger at third before Berger gets sent back down, and Yohan has to play, 130 games at third base this year. But it'll be interesting to see how they balance the lineup and balance these injuries. That's Tony's biggest job here. And now the White Sox, too, they're throwing out Jimmy Lambert. We've seen him in a couple starts here for the White Sox. He's made a couple starts for the Sox. 3 games started for the Sox, 15 innings, 18 hits allowed in those 15 innings. 3 home runs allowed in those 15 innings, too. 9 earned runs, giving him an ERA of 5.40, and only 12 strikeouts in those 15 innings. He is not a strikeout guy, but as long as he's throwing strikes, that's the biggest thing that he can do to help him out. As long as you're getting it in the zone, you're getting to 0-2 counts, just make sure you're putting pressure on these batters and not the other way around, because Jimmy Lambert in the major leagues against this lineup with pressure, he'll crack.
Yeah, and that's what you don't want to give them, extra chances, free runners. So put the ball, let them hit it. Try to not let them hit it, in the zone, but do not go around them. Just do what you can, Jimmy Lambert. Give us 4 innings. I know it's very, very low for me to ask for 4 innings. And somebody pointed out, this is our 6th different starting pitcher. Are we surprised no Cease here? No, it's just, they're trying to push together this mishmash starting rotation. And so getting guys on their same rest, giving them extra rests. I mean, there's no reason to rush these guys and do a regular rotation like this would have been Lucas Giolito's start, and keep the rest of the guys on their regular rest. And Dylan Cease will pitch tomorrow versus the Rays. I'm fine with them going with Jimmy Lambert right here. Not ideal. I hope he shoves, though.
2, you get 5 innings from Dallas Keuchel, which was big last night.
Amazing.
The bullpen is well rested. They didn't use Reynaldo Lopez. They didn't use Tanner Banks, 2 guys that you think can give them length. So even if Lambert goes 3, Raylo goes 2, Tanner Banks goes 2 right there, that's 7 innings. So then you just got to pick up the rest. And Bummer wasn't used yesterday as well. So this should be a healthy bullpen today, at least a well-rested bullpen. And then you have Dylan Cease, your ace right now, because Lucas Giolito's out, because Lance Lynn is out, because there's no Carlos Rodon. Dylan Cease is now your ace. And you have to look at him if you're going to have a bullpen day like today and say, hey, you need to give us 6 tomorrow. Even if it's a bad 6, even if it's a 6 or 7 like Robbie Ray gave you where it's 4 earned, you're going to have to give us 6 or 7 tomorrow no matter what. It's one of those games where, this is your starting pitcher because you're the best we got right now and you can go. It's kind of one of the old school thought processes in my mind. This isn't about, getting the best 5 innings from a player tomorrow. Dylan Cease needs to give you length tomorrow. So the White Sox bullpen better pick them up here. We'll see if they can sweep. Let's get to our click to picks. Herbie, who are you going with today?
I said it last night. If he's available, I'm going for Luis Robert. GD right, I'm going for Luis Robert. Man's a great hitter, a great fielder, and your guy, friends, what are we doing here?
No, No, we're going Ray low. I think Reynaldo Lopez is going to have a good day. He's going to end up getting the win. I'm going to go with the Steven Niss idea here. Steven Niss went with Kyle Crick yesterday trying to get the win.
And Kyle Crick tried to get it for himself.
Right. If the White Sox win, which a click to pick is trying to figure out if the White Sox win, why did they win? I think Reynaldo Lopez is going to be a big part of a White Sox winner if they are able to pull it off today. I am pretty anti-Sox today. I think that the Mariners probably pull this one off. But if the Sox win, it's probably because Reynaldo Lopez gives them another good 2 or good 3 innings, and the White Sox, end up winning this one because of his pitching.
Brendan's going with Engel. Other Sean is going with James Lambert. Ooh, Other Sean. Friends. Wow. All right, Other Sean. Hey, if that happens, you're getting a shout out after the game.
Yes, you will.
If it doesn't, we're talking about you, Other Sean.
Galaxy Goat going with Andrew Vaughn. Surprised he's not going with Reese McGuire after his comments. JJ also said Yohan's going to Charlotte before he comes back, according to Han. So thank you, JJ.
Tim Brown going with Gavin Sheets. And we got Lori KPW. All right. Hey.
Troll.
Come on, KPW.
Troll.
You're a Toronto Blue Jays fan, and you're going to say Lurie Garcia.
Troll.
Watch it happen. Watch it happen.
And Tim Brown, I like the Gavin Sheets one. Let's go into some bets here because I do have a Gavin. Oh, I thought I had a Gavin Sheets one. I don't. But I do like Gavin Sheets to hit a home run today. If a Sox player is going to hit a homer, I'll pick Gavin Sheets. I don't think it will happen, though, just because the wind's blowing out to left field. I think Logan Gilbert might shut down the Sox. I'm feeling a little pessimistic today. I do think TA will record 2 hits. That's at plus 210 at FanDuel right now. I like TA to record 2 hits. I like Jesse Winker to record 2+ bases. We've seen some hard exit velocities from him, almost 2 extra base hits. He's in the lineup today. He'll get 4 shots at it. So I like Jesse Winker to record 2 total bases. That's at plus 135. And then Logan Gilbert under 5.5 strikeouts. I don't think he'll get 5.5 Ks. The White Sox have not been striking out today, so he might have an effective day creating weight contact, but I think he'll be unsuccessful in reaching 6 Ks today.
Slush Poppy feels Pito today is the click to pick. So I'm looking at your bets and I'm feeling it, but our guy Adam Hogue, who is the CHGO Bears host, big-time White Sox fan, just in passing was like, I'm feeling Adam Engel hitting a home run. And I think that's the universe
called a bullpen shot.
Yeah, the universe telling me, hey, Herb, that's somebody telling you to bet. And so I went. I bet on Adam Engel and Slush Poppy. I'm with you because our guy, Stephen Nicholas, our producer, said it's going to be Pito's first home run of the year. So I was like,
happening. Lock it.
So he said that, and I was like, I got to put 5 down on that. I got 5 on it. And then I parlayed those 2 things for a big-time win on $5 on Pito and Adam Engel hitting a home run today.
Steven, did you put money on the Jose?
I did.
Ooh.
I did.
What was the odds on that? Plus 2 something?
It was like 260.
I think it was 260.
I got it yesterday. I think I got a little bit better than that.
Ooh.
Would you go home and start putting the
he was feeling
I
good
was
about
already
that
up late
yesterday.
at night. I might as well.
There you go. All right. Love it.
His batting average the last 2 seasons in day games significantly higher.
Okay.
He batted 284 last season in day games, only 249 at night games.
Look at my guy, Steven. He should
Right.
be on this side.
I got to back up the bets.
I gotta go.
Steven should be on this side.
Yeah,
I'll go over there, Steven. I can't do any of the stuff that you could do, but you could do this stuff that I can do.
I gotta go to PointsBet right now and look up Jose Abreu's home run odds because Steven's talking me into it. All right, let's go watch some White Sox baseball here because especially Joe saying Garcia's hitting a bomb. So watch out, Joe. But Connor saying Leary has an RBI double and a walk. JJ's feeling a burger bomb, so we'll see. We got Pito, we got Engel, we got Leary, all hitting homers today, apparently.
Slush Poppy put down some money on Pito also.
So on Team Pito.
Let's all win money today, guys.
Light them up! Let's go.
On PointsBet.
All right, that's going to do it for the CHGO White Sox pregame. We'll join you after the last out is made. Hopefully, Vinny Duber is joining us, and hopefully, we're talking about a White Sox sweep of the Seaman for Stephen Nicholas, for Herb Lawrence. Have you ever tried? No.
What are we talking? What the
I'm
hell?
Sean Anderson.
Where are we going there?
We will see you after the last out is made.